Love to him, my man Capone.
Yes.
Here we chilling. Exclusive interview for y'all. We just finished listening to the War Report 2. Fire. Make sure you cop it. Make sure you support the cause. So let me ask you a question though. You and Nori came out with the War Report 1 back in '97, where music is just way different now than it was before in terms of production, message, lyrical content. How do y'all plan to make the generation of me who grew up with that Capone and Noriega, how do you plan to make the new people love y'all as much as I did?
I always answer this question, not the same, but with the same rhetoric. Does the store still get robbed?
Absolutely.
Does niggas still get killed?
Absolutely.
Niggas still sell drugs?
You know it.
Does hoes still on the strip?
Every day.
The banks still get robbed?
You got it.
Alright, so at the end of the day, the streets never change. So me, I can't change. I'm in the streets all day. Nobody can't change. I'm in the streets all day. Everything you're gonna get from us is reality. And as long as reality happens, we're gonna give you reality. We're gonna report that real shit. So me, I could be 50 years old, but I'm gonna be product of my environment. That's just what I'm gonna be, because I'm gonna always have a little nigga coming up under me that's gonna admire the pavement work that I laid down. You know what I'm saying? Made the bumpy road smooth. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we're gonna always be the same. We never gonna change. War Report 1 to War Report 2, I still in the street, I still drink, I still keep a hammer, I still do the same thing. Only thing is a little more money, a little more wise, a little more smarter, and some more kids.
So let me ask you, what hip hop means to you?
Everybody know I went to jail on my first album, so it ain't no mystery that I was in the street or that I was doing what I had to do. But hip hop saved me, and you know, like Common made a great song, and I respect Common for that song. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know what it is. I ain't even got to say this song because it's, if you love hip hop, you're gonna know what song I'm talking about. They're gonna know I'm talking about her. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, if it wasn't for CNN, there wouldn't be certain parts of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people that represent New York won't be able to represent New York if we didn't take that stand and say, you know what, we just gonna holler back. We didn't want no people on West Coast. We just wanted to say we from New York and people to understand us.
And DjMySTer, this is radio. I just wanted to find out what's the creative process of this album compared to the first one. What is the big that you see that this album is definitely gonna break the streets, it's gonna break the air, it's gonna break radio.
But you know, the elements from then and now, we got, you know, Raekwon involved, we got Ice Water, H2O involved, and that made, to me, a street bond a little bit more better, because at the end of the day, everybody will be street, but when we hooked up with Ice Water, that made us more street because we got two factions coming together and making a conglomerate. Whereas when making War Report 1, it was just us in tragedy. We didn't have nobody else from the outside helping us, and nobody else from the outside even believing us. So now we got a whole other entity that believes in us, Ice H2O, and we making a conglomerate, and we got other people with us right now. Like that's just like saying back then if Big Daddy Kane said I want to put Capone Noriega. That's, you know what I mean? I've added Jay-Z or Puff or Rough Rider D.Y. or, you know, we had Capone and Noriega, and we there with everybody who had these type of backings. We had Tragedy Gaddafi, he was our Jay-Z, he was our Puff. Now, Raekwon, he can never take the place of Trash. Never, ever. At the end of the day, he filled that void. He made me feel good that I had a bigger brother helping me make a project that I'm so passionate about.
Much respect,
and that's why I love
always.
Ray for that, and I love Kay and Don P for that, because they got the same passion for War Report 2 as they have for War Report 1, and I didn't even know. And now I'm just finding out when we make a War Report 2. So that's the process.
How did the death of Guru affect you?
At the end of the day, let me tell you something, man. Some people got rap memories when people die, or hip hop or R&B memories when people die. My favorite Guru memory is when I went to the Tuskegee Airman show, and just for the Tuskegee Airman and these motherfuckers is 100 years old.
Those were like the first
they got
African American.
syphilis, and me and Guru sitting there amazed. Like, yo, you see these motherfuckers? These are the dudes that we read about. But then we take a picture, me and Guru like this, with the governor. They published the picture the next day in the paper. Me and Guru cut out. I called Guru like, yo, what happened, son? He was like, oh, we too dumb. I forgot her last name. She's Keith Murray's old wife. I don't know if they still together, but she's Keith Murray's wife. She was both our publishers at the time. She set that up. We was all sitting there amazed looking at the Tuskegee Airmen like, all these niggas got injected with syphilis. And these niggas are still alive.
Bananas.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my Guru memory. And we was 7 in the morning, and that nigga had a 40. So at the end of the day, I got the best memories of Guru. That nigga mushed me in the club. Boom, I turned around. He like, what you gonna do? I said, nothing. Because that nigga was so drunk, I was like, nigga. But you know what? He mushed me out of love. That was out of, I see you, nigga. You might not think I see you. I see you, nigga.
Son.
What's up, son? Because, you know, at the end of the day, our essence and our upbringing is gangsta. Our best records that we perform is Primo. You can't mention Primo without Guru. So at the end of the day, rest in peace, Guru. We love you. Fuck what the haters say, the people say. I buck anybody try to distort your memory, man. War Report 2, July 13th.
Radio.